What are we doing, John? What are we doing?
Today is a very special day. I just want to give a big shout out to Maxpeedingrods. They're sponsoring this video today. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you. This means a lot. This means the whole world to us.
Yeah. Thank you guys. They actually contacted him. They hit him up, or actually our team page.
Our team page, yep. So they hit us up and they're like, if you guys are interested, try out these coilovers. So I was like, say less. Shout out to Aaron for making it happen. Aaron at Maxpeedingrods, really appreciate you. They give us a set of the T6 series coilovers, so let's unbox them, let's check them out, let's check out the quality. Let's install them, baby. Let's open the box, boys.
Well, he already installed one, so there's 3 in there.
Yeah, there's 3 in the box right now.
He couldn't help himself.
Couldn't wait, so I literally threw one of the front ones on. We'll compare the two, but here they are, baby, the T6 series. These are actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And I like how it has the camber adjustment too. The quality's pretty good. I mean,
Look at
the top hats. It's a 24-way up top, so which is pretty cool as well, which is pretty nice. These came a long way because a good friend of ours had an EK with the older version of these, and the way they rode, they're actually pretty smooth. So we're gonna test out how these are. Hopefully these are pretty smooth as well.
the old one, bro.
Oh yeah, let's check those out. Look at that, all blown out, all rusted on top.
Gunky
all gunky right there. The springs are caca. What are these called? JDM speeds. Sick.
Caution. Not really the greatest, but yes.
Look, yeah, definitely a big upgrade. So I'm very thankful. I'm very happy. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Maxpeedingrods. And check it out. So here's the fitment now on the passenger side. It's all super wheel gapped and whatnot. Wait, how many fingers is that, bro? Talk to me.
Almost 4.
It's like almost a
Actually,
3.
oh yeah, 3.5.
A solid 3. I couldn't wait. I was very impatient. I'm sorry about that, but we already threw one in. Yeah, look at the difference, guys. Check it out. Ooh, it's like 1. Yeah, that's solid, bro. Look at the top pads. The top pads look great. Like I said, you get camber adjustment. It's a 24-way. You could even adjust the top hats as well for more camber if you need it. But to me, it looks good, bro. What do you think?
Little difference, bro. Actually, you can see from wheel gap to no gap.
To no gap. We're very thankful. Really appreciate it. Cause I've been how long have I been talking about coils, one?
It's almost pretty much a year, bro.
This opportunity finally came to us, so I'm very humbled. I'm very thankful. Thank you, boys. I really do appreciate it. Let's get to work. Let's throw them on. Let's test them out, and let's see how it is. If you guys are interested, you guys could get 10% off. Just go down on the website Maxpeedingrods and type in Team Nice and get yourself a 10% discount, baby. Ooh, excited! Fucking excited, bro. Bro, I'm so hyped.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna ride pretty smooth, bro.
Think so?
Yeah. Nah, I don't think so. I know so.
I know so.
Just the front really looks nice, bro. Oh, you already lifted it up, but yeah, you can still see. And we haven't even threw the backs, bro. We could probably, honestly, you could slam the shit out of this. But I say just probably lower the other side and we'll go from there.
We'll go from there.
Yeah.
The thing that I like about this too, if you notice the difference, is when you lift it up, the coils, they stay like in. And then look at this side.
Yeah, this side, and
Look at this side droops all crazy. And you don't want that.
God.
It's all monster truck.
Look at this. I can put the whole camera in here. Look at that. That's crazy. Discount code is Team Nice for 10% off, guys. Go ahead and grab them. I'm pretty sure
Very affordable.
Affordable and comfortable and reliable. So I was telling John, like, he needs to get this going. So this is the start. I mean, the motor, obviously he got that situated already. He got some suspension now. Now just throw on the hood and a bumper. That's about it, and he's pretty much ready to go. Pretty much you could slide already, bro. When we go to the track, might as well take this too.
Hey, does anybody have a hood? Because I've been looking for a hood. We got a cheap one, let me know, please.
Or just even an OEM one, bro.
OEM, bro, people want like 1,000 for them because they're Sylvia's.
You know, yeah, something affordable, and you know.
I don't want no tax shit, bro. It's not that serious.
Like, here, shoot me 1,500 for a hood.
$2,000, I know what I got.
Shh. But yeah, I was telling this guy, man, this car is pretty much, it's probably 80% done, 90% done. Just let's do an oil change. You already got coilovers. Your motor's running good. Like, what else is there? Like, if it's running full, it's go time, you know? You got the Vertex fenders too put on.
there we go. There goes one bolt. Okay, bro. This coilover install is pretty easy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, bro.
Whoa. Some positive camber? I think so.
With the white wheels, the whole front will be white, blue. White and blue. I think I'll rock it like that, bro, for now until we paint it. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at that old ass shit.
Look at that, bro. All rusted and seized. All blown out right here, too. Yeah, these things are trash.
Yeah, bro. They're not.
That's not it, bro. Let's max them out. Yeah.
That's clean.
Good little 24 away. Hopefully the Japanese actually makes a difference. Too.
Yeah, I think it is, bro. I'm actually helping out, alright, guys? Just because I'm holding the camera right now.
Thank you, brother. On the top right here. This is pretty much the top right here. It gives you the camber, so all you have to do is just push this in, and you can tell like the whole hub will go in instead of messing with the actual coilover itself in the top heads, because you kind of want to keep these as centered as possible. You don't really want to touch those too much. I've always heard it's always better to move the hub itself and keep the suspension geometry straight.
Ooh, they look so nice too. Real quick installment.
Yeah, quick and easy, bro. Cool little 10-15 minutes.
Man, some people will be out here for like 4 hours. Ooh, I can already tell. Look at that.
What you think, bro? You'd already see the difference.
Yeah, it already looks aggressive. For the shirts too, guys, I know we said it. We're actually sold out now. We're actually sold out. But we only have like what, 4 shirts left, John? So we ordered a new batch. They should be coming in a few days. We'll let you guys know. We still have the homie. We need to ship one out to Louisville, Kentucky, Orlando, Arizona, and then Guatemala. We actually got someone from Guatemala, you know, so I'm actually excited for that. Someone out there from Guatemala International now. The homie out there, he actually hit us up. Everyone's the homie now, bro. So yeah, hope you guys get your shirts. You guys are gonna get your shirts maybe in the next few days, so hang on tight. For those that are interested, DM us, or you know, the website's gonna be dropping end of July, which is coming up. You gotta go ahead and purchase one there. Maybe later on, maybe start working on some winter's drops or something. Yeah, S chassis. We still have, John, you still haven't even making an S chassis shirt, bro. The people that are liking 240s like, hey, what's up with the S chassis shirts? John throws on the new sticker, man. All the time when we make new stickers, he's never even dropped those. He never puts a sticker on this car anymore. You know how long I had to tell him for a sticker to put on this car, guys? This is the first drop, so by the end of the day, John's gonna have to throw a sticker on, guys. He has the, look at the jack even has a sticker, and that's the own car, guys. Oh my gosh, the jack has a sticker. Ooh. Oh shit, fool, you are low, bro. You can't even get the jack out now. Look at your back now. Your back looks like, look at that.
It's way better, huh?
Look at it, now you have a gap over here in the back. I remember the back looked like it was like, oh yeah, like look at this.
Alright, I'm gonna have to agree with the wood.
Look at this, just a finger. At first it was like three,
like
4
fingers.
3.5, 4 fingers, bro. Look at this. Now it's just a finger. Hey, it's something new for John now. He never had a.
I think it ramps now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I noticed? Is I was looking up all the videos for Maxpeedingrods for S13s, and nobody showed like the aftermath of it, like of how low, like the fitment, all that, bro.
He's not here to lay frame and hit, for you know, hit reflectors, you know.
It's just straight just to slide.
To slide, but you're looking good at sliding, bro. Performance. Look at this, guys. Look at the back compared to the front. Oh my goodness, bro. What do you think, bro? What do you think? Hey, bro, it looks like you're like about to do a push-up or something.
It looks funny, huh?
Yeah, look at that, bro.
So the fronts are the Maxpeedingrods, and the rears are the old, what was it? JDM Speed. Look at the difference.
You guys seen the before and after? He had like 3-4 fingers that he could fit in. Look at this guy. And then when he gets his bumper, obviously he's gonna have to watch out for that. This is crazy. This actually looks hard, bro. Oh, he's not rubbing. That's good. That's good. Oh, what are you liking about the suspension? How you liking it?
Oh, the front end?
Yeah, how you liking it, bro?
It feels planted. It doesn't feel like clunky or anything, kind of like how the old ones were. Actually, these feel pretty good.
So what about the height? You liking the height?
Yeah.
I like the height. It looks clean. You know, obviously he's not going for reflectors and freaking scraping. You know, he's more.
I mean, like, I want to be low, but I want to also rock like kind of a kit too. I want to be like drift low, like not crazy slam, dumped, and stand slow. You gotta slide with style. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right now you're looking like that style though. Day 2, John. Day 2.
Day 2, and we're back at it. So I already took this one out. You can see here. Here's the old one. I already measured the new one, so I made it to like pretty much where this mounting point is. On the new one, it's gonna be like up here, so it'll be that much shorter. Hopefully it'll be good fitment though. What do you think?
I think it'll be cool. I mean, what is that, like 1.5 inches or an inch?
Probably like 1 inch, I would say.
I say 1.5 inches.
Alright.
I think so, bro. Because like that's a pretty big little gap, you know?
Look it.
Ooh, your monster truck.
That's cool,
Leo brought the trucks.
Say hi, Leo.
He's like, "You guys, I brought the umbrella, baby." It looks like we're selling elotes right now. So pretty much you measured the same as the old coilover, but you lowered it another inch.
Yeah.
Oh, you could tell already, huh?
Yeah.
It's a little bit lower too.
Come on, baby. Here we are. Here's the last and final one. So let's adjust this one as well. Let's measure the height, and then I'll go from there. Okay, so here's the 2 different mounting points. Obviously, this one's way higher. You tighten this up right here, like I did with this one, and this one sits a lot lower. So it's like a solid like inch, I would say, from the middle point to this middle point. Probably like a little 1.5 inches, but let's see how it looks.
It's already looking lower already. Check it out, baby. I already see it. Already done.
See the vision?
Bro, that shit looks tight.
So here it is, boys. The big aftermath. Look at that. All the wheel gap is gone. She's tucking pretty nice and low. Well, not tucking crazy, but at least like tucking tighter, I should say. That's kind of what I wanted. But dang, look at that, boys.
Look at the other side, dude. This is
Yeah, this side's a little bit higher, but I will adjust it. I mean, it's nothing too crazy. Finally. Nice and even. What do you think, bro?
Oh, that should look nice.
Not bad for these coilovers. They actually go pretty low, I'm not gonna lie. Way better, way better.
10 times better.
10 times better. Thank you once again. I said this like 15 times, but thank you once again, Maxpeedingrods, especially Aaron. Maxpeedingrods, I really do appreciate you for reaching out to us and letting us do a video on this, because these are sick. Definitely a big difference. I would spend the money to get these. If you're on a budget, these are perfect. The craziest thing too, in the rears and the fronts too, but mainly the rears, I could go even lower than that, by like another 1/2 inch, which is crazy. But to me right there is perfect, because I do want to slide and do some activities in it. I don't want it to be too low. Then the front, you can still go lower, but you would have to take one of the lock rings out. The secondary lock ring is like the middle one. It's like the bottom, the middle, and then the top one where you adjust the preload. But you don't really want to touch that. You could take out the middle one.
All the stance boys that want to be slammed.
Yeah, they want to be low, but look at
I think you're sitting nice right now. You're good low, bro.
crazy. I can't believe it, bro. Yeah, honestly, these coilovers are money, bro, for what it is. So now we are at this point right here. Doing an oil change on it. I haven't done it in quite a while. I just dumped out the oil. It looked kind of gross from, I'm guessing, all the break-in grease and all that, since this is a freshly rebuilt motor. So I'm doing that again. That'll fill her up, and then the next thing I got to do as well is put in the transmission fluid, so I can finally put the interior all back together and it doesn't look like this. So that's gonna be the next thing I'm working on right now. Let's get it going. For the moment of truth, boys, let's get it. Let's test these out. Let's see how everything goes, and then I'll give my honest opinion on it. probably just gonna go up the street real quick. I'm gonna do like a couple turns left and right and just see how she does, see if it's bumpy, if it's smooth, anything like that. Yeah, she's a little bumpy, but so far so good. This is the first time I've driven this car in a while, especially with new suspension as well. She's pretty good. Not too bad. She's gonna go up here, just go up the street, and hopefully there's no cops. It's not too stiff. It's a little soft, to be honest. I didn't really get to explain this earlier, but I did change out the engine oil that was in here. It was, when I took it out, it was kind of like the creamy blackish from all like the break-in oil, so I had to change that out, and then I had to add some transmission fluid into it, which I did all that as well. And if you guys look, the whole interior is back to one piece. Check it out, because all this was taken out. The whole entire shifter was like completely out as well. It's back in one piece, baby, so definitely excited about that. So let me know what you guys think about the new setup, the new fitment. I like the rear. The rear is my favorite part, which is definitely sick. It looks good, looks clean. All right then, y'all, it's gonna be it for this video. I just want to say thank you at Aaron at Maxpeedingrods. I really do appreciate you for giving us this opportunity, a new look, whole new suspension, a whole new feeling. So I really do appreciate it. If you guys are ever interested, you could get these. These are pretty affordable. And if you want 10% off, the link will be in the description. Just type in Team Nice, you get 10% off. So thank you guys, I really do appreciate it. Y'all take care, like, comment, subscribe. Late.
Nice!